Have you ever wondered what it takes to run a successful business? Today, I'm going to meet Shruthi, the co founder of QOQO BAE, and we will be discovering what all it takes to break through all the stereotypical markets and reach a level which everyone dreams of.
Thank you for having me in your interview.
Well, actually, it's a very cute little space. And how did you come up with this idea?
Well, to start off with, QOQO BAE, right? QOQO basically stands for chocolate, and BAE, as you know, stands for anything that is more important than whatever else in your life, right? And we believe that our space, actually has chocolate over everything else. Right? If you look at our menu, most of our sundaes are all chocolate based. Even the things that you feel does not have chocolate has a little chocolate hidden in it. Right? So this is for a chocolate lover for sure. But of course we have other flavors that caters to it. Like someone who loves coffee and someone who loves fruit. Of course we have all of that. But what they don't know is there is a bit of chocolate hidden in the whole bit.
What made you choose this concept of ice creams?
Well, the ice cream actually comes from my husband, right? In the sense that he's someone who loves ice cream, right? And he has experience in the industry. And I, on the other hand, have like about 20 years of experience just baking.
Right? I think it's a combination of everything that my husband Arun does and I. So QOQO BAE is really the coming together of both of us.
Is there anything special which makes you stand apart from your competitors or over here?
When you look at the menu, it's a fairly simple menu, right? But one thing that I believe in is to keep food simple, right? To keep food simple so that people just keep coming back to you. It is a cutthroat market because what price really matters, especially in a country like India where we're super price conscious. But at the end of the day, if it's going to keep your customers from coming back to you, then I wouldn't want to compromise at all.
Actually, I had your India's largest waffle. I was really astonished. The chocolates or the ice creams here, I ate that and that was kind of different. And I really accept that that's the quality of your ice cream. But I fell in love with that waffle. Really. I have eaten different waffles, but the one I had here, it was totally different. Like, what made you come up with that idea of like India's largest waffle?
Well, we weren't actually aiming to do that, okay, but I wanted something like a really large one where we can put about 5 scoops of ice cream. Only after we started making the waffles did we realize that nowhere else in India do you even get that size waffle machine because we have it custom made, and no one else is, like I said, no one is making it. And only after we introduced it, we're like, hey, you know what? We are the tallest phone in India, so we just decided that okay, we're gonna write home about this.
Are you like dog mommy, puppy love, something like that?
Of course, I made this place pet friendly because I love animals. Okay, and I said, yeah, I mean, I wanted a space that welcomes all sorts. Right? So yeah, and we've got a pet ice cream.
A pet ice cream?
Yes.
Really? Because I've never heard about pet ice cream.
There are a few brands out there that do make ice cream puppets, but I don't think there's any ice cream sundae parlor that is also serving ice cream for dogs. You can only get it online and so on and so forth, but no space that actually serves dog ice cream.
I want to know that why you chose Jayanagar. Because this one crowded area, that's fine, but also you'll be having heavy competition. And this is your second branch.
Well, you can't really call it the second branch because you know what, we opened as a kiosk in Jayanagar last year, but we decided that because that space had no space actually for people to sit and eat, we decided that kiosk is something that we wouldn't want to sort of hang on forever. So we shut that down and then we opened this.
Oh, got it.
We were hardly open for I think 6 months there. And then we decided, no, we have to go into a much bigger space. Then I feel we have so much more to offer because one thing is that, all of the Sundays that we have on offer, but the other thing is, I think we also have on offer our service. Right? That's another thing that differentiates us from everyone else. Right now, I know we're like a single branch place, but our service really also sets us apart. I think this place, when you walk in, has such a welcoming feel, right? And plus, you have like really smiling people behind the counter, always helping you choose what you will try and figure out what you are going to enjoy the most. And that's the kind of service that we provide. And you know what? We absolutely love being here. Arun and I just absolutely love being here. We love talking to customers. We love getting to know people. And this is giving me the right opportunity to do all of that. And that's what also keeps people coming back because it's more than just the product.
What actually you do to make this place famous? Because I have seen about QOQO BAE a lot in social media. So what all you've done? I mean, what all you do?
To be honest, I'm actually trying out a whole lot of strategies, right? This is the first time that I'm actually marketing an ice cream sundae space, and I didn't come with all of the knowledge and so on. I'm actually figuring out what works out there, right? On the social media aspect of it, let it be, working with food influencers, right? And I hear a lot of complaints about, saying, food influencers charge a lot of money or, they're not genuine in terms of their reviews and all of that. But I actually had the opposite experience. New brand coming up every single day. So you need to be out there, right? And it also helps when the founders are out there themselves, right? Because, see, one thing is, how much of a cake will you look at? If there is a story behind it, choose a very nice location and it is really hard and it talks about the juice cup actually get there. Your community is invested. A lot of people actually have come in and said, hey, you know what, we also recognize you from the previous brand that, we know you from. And so we decided that, those products are so good, we decided that this is also going to be that good, right? So that is the kind of leverage that we also have because we're coming from the food industry and we've also run successful brands. So there is a trust that is already built. And Jayanagar, because we've already run 2 brands here in this space, a lot of people know us. And when you open a physical space, especially in Bangalore with so much traffic, your business is hyperlocal. Maybe once or twice people are excited to see the largest cone in India will probably drive, like we had a couple who drove all the way from Murphy last week just to have that cone. But you do depend on them to keep coming back that distance every time and you need to be focusing on the local area, right? And with 2 known faces here, right? And that helps. That's a lot of good
Choose a very nice
we can,
location
and it's
and
really
really high
good that way. So we said
people are going to
the first outlet has to be Jayanagar.
Your menu has got a lot of unique names. I mean, and what it is really. By seeing that, I feel like having every time I mean to try this one, the next time this one. It's having how did you come up with that?
It started first once we decided that this is what we're going to be doing space, very Gen Z, right? And so we said, okay, fine. I mean, we're talking about love for chocolate, but we can talk about all sorts of love in our families, right? So when you look at the menu, it has a lot of dating terms, like very Gen Z dating terms and so on. Right? But yeah, but our brand actually stands for all kinds of love. That's why we also have a menu for dogs, because that is one love that I appreciate the most.
Products out there. Because you are one person who is in that height where many entrepreneurs want to reach that height. So how you came, or I want to know the path you took. What are the hurdles you went through to reach here? We couldn't have you succeeded in this. What are the tips you want to give to the entrepreneurs?
I wish I had a very romantic answer to the whole thing, saying that, hard work, perseverance, all that is there, right? But the thing is, I think when I went into it, then the whole way of life, right? I want to be my own boss, right? I was totally unaware of what went into entrepreneurship. I actually said that when I never took up a corporate job, okay, when I said that I want to work on my own, I thought, I don't want to answer to anybody, that I want to be my own boss. Like I said, it's all a romantic idea, because you may not be reporting to a boss, but you are answerable to everybody, your employees, your customers, your vendors, everybody. Said that, it's such a fun journey, right? Even all of the hardships that you go through, because it's a lot of sleepless nights, it's a lot of hard work. Initially, you're doing everything on your own, because see, even to set processes, you need to actually know the process well enough, right, for you to actually set it. So you have to go through that entire grind of actually being there, being very hands-on initially. That is when your processes can be that much stronger, right? But yes, like I said, it is a lot of hard work initially, but it gives you a lot of room for creativity. And if that is something that you are looking for, then entrepreneurship is fabulous, right? Because otherwise, I feel maybe in a corporate life that is very like a cookie cutter sort of space, right? You may not have that much room to actually express yourself all that well, right? But you need to be prepared for the grind, because you don't have that cushion of like monthly salary coming in. Some months it's good, some months it's bad. So your planning has to be that much better to make sure you and your family are cushioned well.
You're having another business too, not QOQO BAE only, right?
That's right.
So what is, may you know about that too?
Sure. I run a brand called Purple Hippie. It's an 8-year-old brand. We started off as a D2C brand into manufacturing of breakfast cereal, energy bars, nut butter, straight mixes, roasted nuts and seeds, chocolates. This is our entire range of products. Then we also have a cloud kitchen, which basically uses our packaged food to make fresh food. We make smoothies and smoothie bowls, peanut butter sandwiches, parfaits and everything that we send out from Swiggy and Zomato. Within a 10-kilometer radius from Jayanagar first phase.
Wow.
So that's what we do with Purple Hippie, and then we do a whole lot of corporate gifting there. I feel I'm just about starting off. Alright. I feel I have a long way to go.
One of my aim, my aim to become like one level.
It's amazing that all you guys are starting so young. I feel I was a late bloomer.
Oh no, you did. It feels like you're awesome. I feel like it's awesome. That too, you're managing both things. Tech company is also there, this one is also there.
Yes, but Arun is also involved in both the brands, so both of us are like running both the spaces.
Okay.
Arun came into Purple Hippie 2 years ago, right? So that has really helped me, sort of grow it further.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Really happy meeting you.